Greetings, folks. This is a BlackWeasel, and today, time for me to read over the new One Piece chapter that came out this week. Then, chapter 867. The name of the chapter is called Happy Birthday, and right now I was just reading over a promotion they got going on. It's called the 20-year anniversary. Apparently, they're starting a quiz competition on our line timeline. We'll be rewarding especially drawn postcards and other super luxurious prizes. He says, open your line app right now. Alright, this is the third volume of Dropping In on Lives on the Grand Straw Hat Fleet, Pirates Fleet, Volume 3, the Cavendish Arc. Now it says that Cavendish, he was ran out of his own country for the crime of being too popular, and he has just 74 underlings and just 500 million berry in tow, and he feels like he's really in the pits. Hey, how do you become poor and still have 500 million berries? He has lots of people around him, so it's pretty nice. So now we're about to get started on a chapter. And we have a fan art of someone drawing Lady Amelin. It looks really nice. And the chapter starts off with after Yori was about to slash off Charlotte Linden's for terrorizing a village, well, basically destroying a village. And it turns out she destroyed the blade of the giant, and Yori, Longbeard, has become very surprised at her strength. And Charlotte Linden grabs on towards Longbeard's beard, and it looks like she's getting ready to toss it to the ground. He's about to slam his ass, and Mother Caramel yells out, "Stop this at once, Linden!" And Fallbeard says, "Ugh," and he gets slammed hard as hell to the ground. And she yells out, "Semala!" And she managed to break off one of his horns. It looks pretty devilish. And Fallbeard is lying on the ground unconscious, and Charlotte Linden is still obsessed with Semla, and Mother Caramel is looking on over the whole scene of what just happened. And the other giants yell out, "Lord Fallbeard!" And other giants are yelling out, "Kia! Lord Yorl!" And Lilin's still yelling out, "Semala!" And Mother Caramel yells out her name, "Lilin!" And Mother Caramel says, "Can you prepare some Semla?" And one of the giants says, "We got some we were saving for the Midwinter Festival in the village storehouse, but..." And the other giants are yelling out, "Hold Lilin down and put out the fires around the villages." And Lilin continues to yell out some Semla. And Mother Caramel and a bunch of kids are yelling out, "Mother, what are you doing?" And they're telling her to get back, and also said, "This is too dangerous." And Mother Caramel uses some type of devil fruit power, I believe, and she says, "Jivara." That's what it's called, Jivara. And the kids are yelling out, "Mother, mother, ah!" And she uses a move called Sock. T-Sock. I'm not sure what it is. And there's Mother, and the kids are still yelling out, "Mother, ark!" And the giants are yelling out, "What the hell is that?" And Mother Caramel says, "I gave thee speech. Heed my call." That's what she's addressing towards Lilin. And this is like a giant ghost face that's coming out of the flames. and the other people yelling out, a face has appeared in the fire. And the other kids are yelling out, what? That's like some demon. And Mother Caramel says, I named thee Pandora. And somebody's yelling out, hurry, give Lillian the semla. And she eats the semla. And Mother Caramel says, be still. And she uses some type of power. Like, this is quite heavenly. I'm not sure what she's doing right now, but has to deal with the village that's being burned right now, and Lillian is in a frenzy over some semla. Well, it looks like Lillian has been calmed down, but now we're not sure what's happening right now. And when the other people are looking on, she says, Mother. And it turns out a talking sun is in the palm of Mother Caramel's hands, and the talking sun says, yes, Mother? And somebody says, it's a miracle. And Mother Caramel says, no, the sun god has made it all right. And it turns out that I think all the fires are gone right now. And Lord Yorl is being conscious right now, and he yells out, judge her. She is no child. Oh my god. Well, he has some durability to stand. And the other giants yell out, treat his wounds. And somebody yells out, Lord Mountbeard. And it looks like Mountbeard wants to kill Lillian while she's asleep, which is kind of a good plan. And it looks like Mountbeard is crying right now. He's shedding a little bit of tears because of what just happened right now. And Lillian's crying and sleeping after eating some semla. And Mother Caramel yells out, please, mercy. And Mountbeard says, you dare to stop me, Caramel? And he says, Yorl is a battle comrade I fought alongside for 300 years. And it turns out, as one of the giants tending to his wounds, Mountbeard is starting to cry. He says, at his age, he is beyond saving. Oh wow, this is very serious. And Mountbeard says, warriors care not how long they live, but how they die. I cannot forgive this child. And Mother Caramel says, I understand, but even if you cannot forgive her, Lillian is like the other poor children in the lamb's house, abandoned by the world with nowhere to go. And Mother Caramel yells out, I can't just leave her to die. And it looks like Mountbeard is gonna stab, impale, maim, Lillian either way. And Mother Caramel yells out, I'll take this girl and leave this country. And somebody yells out, Caramel? And it turns out, Lord Hardsbrugen is yelling out, Lord Mountbeard, kill Lillian. How far has the pride of Elbad fallen? And Hardsbrugen is very pissed off as well, even for a child. And then Mountbeard makes a quick statement. He says, then be quick about it. Disappear from my sight. And he walks away. And the narrator makes a statement. He says, the hero of the giants, Yorl, had died. The existence of the demon Lillian and Caramel's miracle, the events of that day, spread on as if wings through even the few, scattered kingdoms and giants across the world. And Lillian asks a pretty dumb question. She asks, huh? What happened? Lord Fallbeard died? And the giants look shocked, and they look somewhat angry. I can't tell. Anyways, the narrator continues on, and he says, as they were unwilling to leave Mother's side, she took the children of the lambs house in tow. And when Charlotte and Lillian, who had earned the full ire of the giant race in tow, Mother Caramel left Elbaf behind. And the narrator says, a new life of new lamb's house begun. And somebody asks a question, is this okay? And Caramel says, yes, that's plenty. And another person says, to be honest, we'd rather not look at Lillian's face, but... You are the mother to the giant race, Caramel. You can always rely on us. And Caramel says, thank you. And the narrator says, to brighten the clouds of worry that darken the hearts of the children, Caramel's smile never once falter. And the narrator says, and after but a few days, everything had returned to normal. And the narrator says, the sounds of the children's laughter echo throughout the lamb's house. And there's a funny scene of Lillian running towards the children, and the children yells out, Kia, Lillian's gonna kill us. Anyways, the narrator continues on, and he says, the lamb's house was known thus, any and all problem children would be reborn under the mother's miraculous power. Eventually they would meet nice foster parents. And somebody says, I never thought you'd leave Elbath. I was prepared to do even that to prevent that kid from getting away. And Mother Caramel is smoking a cigarette from this talking sun god. And Caramel says, think about it. At the age of 5, she managed to have destroyed the village of Elbath. She's irreplaceable. And Caramel says, don't tell me you can't pay it. And somebody says, but this price. Yeah, Caramel's talking with somebody. And looks like a secret agent of Cyberpol, but this is happening from 63 years ago, so we're not sure what kinds of agents these are. Maybe CP1 starters. Anyways, Caramel says, in terms of Marine ranks, this one's cut out to be an admiral or even fleet admiral. All you CP types care about is providing enough protection to the Timribu, right? Then let me tell you, as a child slaving for 50 years, this is my greatest product yet. 37 years ago, I pulled a fast one on the Marines and slipped into Elbath. Indeed, the reason the first giant Marine soldier John Giant is because of my connections. Whoa! They talking about John Giant? Huh. It's kind of strange how, like, a giant from Elbath, I knew he was from Elbath, how he got into the Marines, along with the giant squad. Anyways, Caramel says, I've been deceiving those kids in the lamb house year after year, and once every 2 years I sell one orphan to the government. These kids are perfect for spies. No one can track down where orphans are from. And the CP agent says, fine, I get it. I'll get the money together somehow. And there was 2 other agents besides the guy. And anyways, she's talking about somebody to be about joining the Marines. Because she said this one cut out to be an admiral, even fleet admiral. And Mother Caramel says, of course you will. It ain't easy playing that mother act, you know. I think I should start winding my activities down. Time to wash my hands off this business. This is my last deal. And we have a character introduction of the orphan seller, Mother Caramel, underworld name, Mountain Witch. Wow, what the heck? Oh my god, there's so much... Oh my god, there's so much deception all around. Like, in the last chapter, one of the Marines was about to kill the giants from being part of the giant warrior pirates, and she just came on and tell them, save these children, save these guys, and they appear. Like, they can be changed. And lo and behold, we have a mountain witch out of Mother Caramel, an orphan seller. Anyways, the scene changes, and she starts laughing. Foo foo foo. What song should we sing today? And somebody yells out, "Being sake." And Caramel says, "Well, that's a pirate song, silly." And one of the kids says, "Yep, and we'll be pirates one day." And Mother Caramel is thinking to herself, "Nope, I'll just sell off every last one of you to the government." And another person asks, "Oh, is that so? How cool!" And then when the scene changes and Lillian is playing with the other children, and Lillian's got hungry and she looks like she wants to eat the prince, and all the children are sleeping in the next scene while Caramel looking in a suspicious way. And as the scene changes, and so one of the children yell out, "And happy birthday! Congrats, Lillian!" And Lillian has turned 6 years old. And she starts crying, "Wah! Thank you, everyone." And one of the children, "We piled up a bunch of your favorite salmonellas to make this. It's called a croque bruschetta." Oh, so that's why she likes croque bruschetta so much. And another person says, "Let's have a tea party." And Linda says, "A tea party?" And another person says, "I wonder if it turned out all right." And another person says, I think it was Linda says, "You call it a croque bruschetta? It looks so yummy." And then children says, "Eat as much as you want." "Yep, eat it, eat it." And the scene, and the narrator says, one day, Mother Caramel vanished into thin air. That was on the day of the funnest birthday of Lillian's life. Her friends from the Lamb's house, who had grown up like her and a kind and generous mother, and also I'm switching back and forth. Lillian says, Mother Caramel says, "Let's make some tea. She sure can eat." And Lillian says, "Yummy! I'm so happy. It's so good." And the caramel says, "Eat as much as you want." And we have panels of the children looking on, and Lillian's eating all the semlas. Caramel's is smiling in a deceitful way. All the children look on, and her eyes are full of hearts as the children shove semlas into her mouth, and she yells out, "Yummy!" Anyways, the scene changes, and Lillian says, "Ha! I was so focused on eating that I chomped down on the table a few times." And she burps, and she says, "Thanks, everyone. I'll never ever forget today's." And she starts to notice around. "Huh? Everyone? Mother?" Anyway, the narrator says, one day Mother Caramel vanished into thin air, and her clothes went missing, as Lillian asked, "Where'd it go?" Anyways, she switches his face. She says, "Huh? Huh?" She said, "Where are they? Everyone in the house?" And oh my god, this is kind of sad right now. Lillian's says, "Don't leave me. Where are you? Hey, Mother. Why'd you suddenly disappear?" And she still continues to yell out. And what the flashback has ended. Oh, that was a pretty short flashback. And Luffy yells out, "Gugh," because he forgot to wear his earplugs. Anyways, we return towards the present as Big Mom yells out, "Where'd you go? Mother!" Alright, that's Dana of One Piece chapter 867. Yep.